According to Abigail Adams, learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and attended to with diligence. Through this video, you will know my educational development with the use of the 7 domains from the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers or PPST. Let us start with the Domain 1, Content Knowledge and Pedagogy, which is composed of 7 strands. I have chosen the positive use of ICT. With the use of ICT, I can effectively communicate and interact with my students, knowing that we are in the 21st century where technology is part of our daily lives. Also, through technology, it has been easier to have discussions and presentations of topics. Just like this PowerPoint presentation that I had used during my report in our contemporary literature subject. The use of ICT has been a great help in developing my teaching strategies, and also through the use of ICT, we were able to develop our acting skills when we had a short film about the adventures of Huckleberry Finn in one of our literature subject. Second domain is the learning environment, which consists of 6 strands. Management of classroom structure and activities is what I had chosen. With the use of classroom rules, students are well behaved and the classroom discussion is neatly organized, knowing that the students are abiding well with our rules. During discussions and reporting, classroom standards helps me to guide and control the behavior of the students, and which helps me in developing my self-esteem and leadership. For the Domain 3, we have the diversity of learners. We are living in a diverse country in which we have different culture, tradition, language, and many more. We also have diverse learners in our classroom, which needs to be given different types of learning approaches, and we can even have students with special needs. As a future educator, it is our task to know more about them so that we can teach effectively and become an example that we must respect each other despite our differences. We were once tasked to conduct an interview to a PWD student to know the challenges she is facing at school and how she handles it. Because of this, we learned that teaching our student respect and acceptance despite a disability or having a special need is a must. For the Domain 4, which is the curriculum and planning. This is one of the domains that made me realize that teaching is arduous and complicated, because I didn't know how to create a lesson plan or how to make objectives. But that was before. I am thankful today in our learning assessment 1 and 2 subject, and especially to our instructor, Mr. Jepo Jasmine, who taught us in making these things. Through this, we were able to enhance and develop our teaching skills and making our discussions organized. For the Domain 5, which is the assessment and reporting, we learned that assessment plays an important role in measuring students' learning. We have also learned that different types of assessment, such as performance-based and authentic assessment. But most importantly, I am happy to learn how to create a rubrics. This artifact shows the 4 types of rubrics that we made. For the Domain 6, community linkages and professional engagement. We all know that our school and community are interconnected, and both parties play an important role towards each other. During our second year, we had a research paper entitled Exploring School and Community's Partnership. This is very helpful as a future educator because it allows us to be knowledgeable regarding the importance of school and community relationship. For our last domain, we have the personal growth and professional development. It has been said that literature is life, and without literature, life will be boring or might seem like hell. And a person cannot be able to write a piece without experiencing it and seeing it. I am fond of reading, but I didn't know the importance of literature until I entered college. With this being said, our instructor, Mr. J.R. Grikita, allowed us to connect with nature and be inspired to write a poem regarding nature, adventure, and even friendship. Through this, I was able to reflect that literature is indeed life. And those are the 7 domains that helped me develop my educational aspect.